What is going on, my fellow floppers, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, guys, we're going to be discussing a very good class setup that you guys want to be rocking if you play Search and Destroy. Now, Search and Destroy is fantastic game mode. It's like one of my longest favorite game modes going in Call of Duty, and since my return back to YouTube and playing Call of Duty these last few days, absolutely obsessed in playing Search and Destroy. Absolutely having a lot of fun in it, and I've had a little tinker around with a few different class setups what I enjoy the most, and this one works really well. There's a great balance with it, but with that being said, guys, before we do jump into it, make sure you do drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications. You don't want to miss a single video here on the channel. With all that being said, let's jump right into it. So in the background, you will see a fair bit of gameplay, some nice kills and little moves that I've done through a couple of games that you guys can see and see how great this class setup actually is. Now, there will be a few live gameplays with class setups coming in shortly. I'm just waiting for my camera lighting to turn up. I've got that ordered. It's on its way. So then, guys, let's jump into the class setup. I'll pop it up on screen in between talking. So first of all, let's have a look at the tactical, lethal, perk package and field upgrade. So you want to be using flash grenade. A lot of people do use the perk to prevent that from, you know, being as efficient, but there's a lot of players that don't. Flash grenade is fantastic. It literally blinds them. You run into where they are and you get the kills. Frag grenades I prefer out of the lethals that you could potentially use. I do find these very useful for dropping into throwing. I do find these very useful for throwing through windows, doors, etc. Just hold it down a bit, throw it through. If there's a guy camping with a sniper, you're going to be able to blow them up and get them out of the way. Only other alternative would be a claymore or proximity mine, which I would recommend probably putting on a bomb when you are defending. But apart from that, then let's jump onto the perks. This is going to be the main key of how the class setup works. So first of all, you want to be using as your base perks overkill, because we are going to be using two primary weapons. We are going to be using an SMG and we're going to be using a sniper, and then we're going to be using tracker. Tracker is brilliant for search and destroy, especially if you are in and around the bomb area and you can see that somebody's been around that area. You can follow their footsteps and make sure they're not looking at you, sneak up, bang, and you can get them killed. And then we are going to be using bonus perk as fast stands. You want to make sure you're reloading faster. Now, even though you are not essentially going to be getting loads and loads of kills in one go, you're not going to be getting many kill feeds, you can easily jump into a room or around a corner. And in search and destroy, if you've not played it that often, there's a lot of teams that like to gel together. So if you need to reload quick in a sticky situation, then you can go ahead and do so. And then quick fix, it just allows you to regenerate your health a lot quicker, which is obviously going to help out a lot once you get to those higher rounds and you've unlocked this perk, especially if you're at neck and neck and it's 5-5 and, you know, next round winner. Then field upgrades, guys. Dead silence is a must. Once you've got this unlocked, you can go ahead and sneak around and be a lot stealthier and sneak up on those guys you can hear on your headsets and get them kills, and they will not know that you are there. And then I like to use inflatable decoy. This is absolutely fantastic to just pop in different rooms. As a person runs past it around the corner, it pops up and they absolutely mess their pants. So very unique. But let's hop into the class setup. Now, first of all, guys, I'm going to go with the secondary, which is a sniper rifle, the LAB-330. Now, I have had this leveled up only to level 7, so it's not a great level, but I've had a look at a few different class setups, used a few different ones first of all, or, you know, play the game offline, so then I can try every attachment out. However, I've realized that the best class setup is literally one of the weapons you can unlock, which is Last Straw. Now, Last Straw, you can build this yourself. Like I said, I'm only using the Last Straw just for the simple fact is, one, I like the camo, and two, I haven't unlocked all the attachments. So if we go ahead and look at this in the gunsmith on what we are using, you do use for the barrel the 22-inch cavalry barrel, and then we are going to use the Drexom Prime 90, which essentially this optic sight, what it does is it's a thermal imaging sight, so it's pretty good, and you can see people where you probably wouldn't think you would see them. Even if it's a leg, a head, or a little hand, you're going to get those kills nice and easy. Then I'm going to be using the .300 high velocity ammunition. Just increases that fire rate quite a bit. It does, well, bullet velocity, sorry. It does decrease damage range, but in all honesty, you can barely tell any effect on that. Then we're going to use the 8-round mag. You know, you want more bullets in there, and it just makes life a lot easier. And then we're going to use the FSS ST87 bolt on there. With that, it just increases your veteran bring speed, if I've said that right. And then required, you do need to obviously have the LAB-3330. You want the 300 mag, which is on your receiver, which is required to have this class setup, but it works really good. Very powerful one-shot kill. I literally get 0 hit markers with this weapon. It is very, very good, this class setup all put together. And then we're going to go for the primary weapon, which is the Vel 46. For the muzzle, we are going to be using the Spiral V3.5 flash hider. So what this does is, guys, it hides muzzle flash concealment and recoil steadiness. It does affect your ADS a little bit in your aiming stability, but you don't notice it at all. And then we're going to use the FSS Shark Fin 90. So your aiming idle stability is increased. Then you're going to go for the 30 round mag. Increases your movement speed, your ADS, your sprint to fire, and it helps you reload a lot quicker as well. It does reduce your ammo capacity, but you don't necessarily need that because you're not going to be in long gunfights on SnD in all fairness. Hence why you've got fast stands as your bonus perk. So then rear grip, we're going to go ahead and use the Shalga Soldier grip, if I've said that right. You know, some of these names I do pronounce wrong, so I do apologize. And what this does is it increases your sprint to fire speed and your ADS speed. Recoil control is reduced slightly. And then last but not least, the stock. We are going to go ahead and use Demo RXT stock. Increases your crouch movement speed, which is fantastic because when you crouch, you make no noise. So it's brilliant for sneaking around them corners in SnD. Increases your sprint speed, which is brilliant, so you can get across the map as quick as you possibly can and find your perfect location. And then it does increase your ADS as well. It does decrease recoil control, but like I said, all these perks attachments should I say, counterbalance themselves, so it does create an all-round very solid weapon. But that is the class setup, guys. Like I said, I'll throw the images up on screen as I'm talking, and of course I am going to be going ahead and showing you some good gameplay in the background for you guys to enjoy. If you have enjoyed today's video, and if you play Search and Destroy and want to see more videos like this for Search and Destroy class setups, because I don't see many of them on YouTube, to be fair, so it might be a kind of cool idea for you guys to come ahead and tune in and let me know what weapons you'd like me to try out as well. If you enjoyed today's video, guys, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new. As always, I'll catch you on the next video.